if Allison was picked to go into the Hunger Games, would you pay tribute and go in her place?
Allison, my sister.
Yeah.
No, but if Celeste was, I would.
You let Allison fight it out to the death?
Mm-hmm. Celeste has more kids than Allison, so I would take Celeste's place and save her life.
Yeah. I wouldn't take the place of anybody.
Wow.
I said it. Only heard here on Mind Control.
Wow.
You can like us at facebook.com/Mind Control Show.
Yes. Now you can officially search Mind Control Show.
Not even search it. Just go straight to facebook.com/Mind Control Show.
Facebook.com/Mind Control Show. Believe it or not, you've never been able to do this before, ladies and gentlemen.
Not until today.
Now you can do this. And subscribe.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
To the channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then maybe we'll pay tribute to you and go in your place at the Hunger Games.
Yes.
Because you subscribed. And
Eddie, explain to me what the Hunger Games are. I am so uninterested and confused by this phenomenon that just came out of nowhere.
You are so uninterested that you demanded to have the segment we talked about it on the show.
I'm sorry I don't listen to Kid Craddock show enough to understand what the Hunger Games are.
Yeah.
Sorry I don't read teeny bopper books. Sorry I haven't been looking to fill my Harry Potter void. Or my... What else do people read?
Twilight.
How many people do you think have read the Left Behind series, then went on to Harry Potter, then went on to Twilight, and are now on to Hunger Games?
A lot of people.
I'm guaranteed if you read one of those books, you probably read all of the other ones. And
I don't know about that first one you mentioned.
Oh, please.
Really?
These are all the same people.
I think that was more of a Christian type.
Of course,
yeah.
but it was one of those that crossed over into pop culture.
Okay.
That people just love to read because everybody else is doing it. I don't like fiction. I have no interest in this Hunger Games.
Yeah.
So this is post-apocalyptic.
Right.
What movie that comes out nowadays isn't post-apocalyptic?
This show isn't post-apocalyptic.
You're goddamn right.
Yep.
You're goddamn right. We're so pre-apocalyptic. I don't even think the world is ready for it.
Yep.
We're the ones sitting here telling you that the world isn't going to end tomorrow, while the rest of the world is on this kick of tomorrow at 4:44. The world is going to end.
Yep. So Hunger Games is a young adult novel written by Suzanne Collins. It was first published in 2008 by Scholastic.
So it's relatively recent. They've turned this into a movie now within 4 years.
I think they probably wrote this book for the movie.
They wanted to turn it into a movie.
Yeah.
The Hunger Games.
The sequel is called Catching Fire, and that came out in 2009. And
there's a sequel?
And there's a tricycle.
I can't handle this. So we're gonna see 2 more of these movies come out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Lionsgate has bought up the franchise rights.
That's the only reason I support this movie is because Lionsgate put this movie out and they said this is the biggest release for Lionsgate.
You know, Lionsgate also puts out the Twilight movies. So Lionsgate's banking. They're banking on these movies.
They are. I've always been a big supporter of Lionsgate since back in the day. They put out all those Fringe movies.
Yeah.
I guess they've been getting
Wasn't Hostel one of these Lionsgate movies?
I don't know if they were Lionsgate.
They were big on the horror at first. Lionsgate was
just kind of those off-center type movies.
Right.
It used to be back in the day when I saw Lionsgate logo at the beginning, I knew I was in for a good movie.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I guess they're getting a little more mainstream, getting a little more money.
You know, WWE recently signed a new contract with Lionsgate to produce their movies.
Really?
Yeah. So Lionsgate is definitely.
I think I'm becoming less interested in Lionsgate rather than the opposite.
Yeah, it's very sad. The star of the movie is Jennifer Lawrence.
Don't know who she is.
She was Mystique in the new X-Men movie.
Still don't know who she is.
You saw the new X-Men movie,
did I? Who was Mystique?
The blue girl, the blue woman.
Oh, she was her, huh?
Yeah.
But she was blonde in that, right?
Yeah, she dyed her hair brunette for this movie.
She's trying to look like Rebecca Romijn.
At age 20, she was nominated for Academy Award for Best Actress in the movie
for
Winter's
playing
Bone.
Mystique?
No, for Winter's Bone.
Uh-huh.
You ever see Winter's Bone?
No.
Does that maybe arouse you a little bit? Thought of Winter's Bone?
A little bit.
Did you know Jack Frost had a movie about his erection? Yeah. So Collins said that she wrote the book whenever she was observing people
the fact that everybody was making post-apocalyptic stories.
She observed people competing on reality shows. On another channel, she saw footage of the Iraq War. So she thought, maybe this is really disturbing, so I'm going to combine the two.
Do you have a razor to slit my wrist?
No, we have to live with it just like everybody else.
Okay.
So that's the motivation behind this movie.
Okay. Now, also, I know... I'm so ashamed, but I think the main thing that I know about this movie is that Miley Cyrus's boyfriend is in this movie.
Okay.
And I know this because I heard that he was getting advice, or he pretty much poo-pooed any advice from Robert Pattinson from Twilight.
Okay.
He tried to give him some advice, and he was like,
I'm too cool to talk to Robert Pattinson.
I don't need it, bro. What are you going to tell me? My life's going to change?
Yeah. I don't think that guy really has to worry about his life changing. I think Jennifer Lawrence seems to be the main, celebrity to come out of this movie.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in this Miley Cyrus's boyfriend. I don't know why I would or I should, but
yeah.
I just
also Woody Harrelson is in this movie. With the blonde wig.
That means I'm definitely not going to see this movie.
And also Lenny Kravitz is in this movie.
I heard that. I did hear that.
Yeah. Who do you think is cooler, Lenny Kravitz or will.i.am?
You know what? I would have said I hate Lenny Kravitz's music, but he's cool, and I would have said Lenny Kravitz until I just recently saw will.i.am on American Idol, and kind of won me over a little bit.
Really?
He was all right.
Did you watch American Idol and on the next channel saw the Syrian War and thought, this is really weird, I need to write a book about this?
No, believe me, I've got a screenplay in the works right now.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a post-apocalyptic world where people get dragged out of their homes and they're forced to sing.
Okay.
And if they can't sing, they have to go down on Winter's Bone.
Did you ever watch that show on the Mexican network where you had to go up there and sing? If you didn't sing well enough, some executioner would play his trumpet. So maybe something like that is what you're thinking.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So I'm gonna flip between American Idol, the Syrian War, and Mexican executioners singing competition. So
85% is what Rotten Tomatoes is giving this movie. So this is a pretty fresh pick for Rotten Tomatoes. They seem to really be a fan of it.
They gave it. What did they do? Good or bad?
85%. Rotten Tomatoes has that weird rating system.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. 85 is good or it's bad?
I think 85% of people like the movie.
Oh, okay.
And your boy Roger Ebert gave it 3 stars.
Did he?
Yeah. He
Roger.
said The Hunger Games is an effective entertainment, and Jennifer Lawrence is a strong and convincing in the role. But the film leapfrogs obvious questions in the path and avoids opportunities sci-fi provides for social criticism, compares its worlds with dystopians and Galactic and Truman Show. So
this whole movie it sounds like Running Man.
It pretty much, has a lot of that influence in it, yeah.
I don't know what Running Man is about.
Yeah, so you heard that on the TV. It said, "This is the next Running Man."
No, our number one fan in the chat room, Bill said it sounded like Running Man.
Yeah, apparently so the idea behind the movie is there's 12 nations or 12 states in this new America, and each state has to send 2 kids to fight it out in a battle with the death, and only 2 kids survive, and those kids get to be elite or something like that. Wake up, Jared. Wake up. We're doing a show here.
I'm sorry? Oh.
So.
Great.
Do you think you'll ever see Hunger Games, Jared? Do you think your eyes will ever watch this movie?
I won't say never. Never in the theater.
If it's on Netflix, maybe you'll check it out.
I might watch it on Netflix.
But by then, the hype will die down, and it's going to be like, this movie looks terrible. Why would I watch it?
Which is when it'll be a little more enjoyable.
Okay.
I don't want to watch it when the hype is strong.
Yeah.
Because the hype is not real.
Yeah. I finally watched Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix this past weekend. Have you seen that one?
Lincoln Lawyer was good.
I wouldn't say it was good. Yeah.
What's the matter? You know, like when I act in movies and I'm a lawyer.
I think Ryan Philippe is officially death in movies. He's no good. He's terrible. His time has passed.
I don't know about that, man. I think Ryan Phillippe was pretty good in that movie with me.
I think Ryan Phillippe reached his pinnacle in Cruel Intentions, and it was downhill since then.
Eddie, hold on. Matthew McConaughey's on the phone.
Oh, is he? 1 second, I have to call. Hello, who is this?
Hey, man, it's Matthew McConaughey. You know what they say. We get older, them college girls stay the same.
Hey, do you have anything to say to Jeremiah? He had to leave for a quick second.
No, I didn't. I'm back.
I think he hung up.
Who hung up?
Matthew McConaughey just called us.
Really?
Yeah, he's trying to put over his movie Lincoln Lawyer. But we all know that movie sucks.
He must have been watching live.
Yeah, on Spreecast.com/www.spreecast.com/user/Mind Control Show.
Wow. Maybe he just liked us on Facebook /Mind Control Show.
Maybe he did.
Maybe he just subscribed to our channel.
Or maybe he just followed us on Twitter.com/Mind Control Show.
Maybe he's looking at our Tumblr on
MindControlShow.tumblr.com.
Or maybe he's fapping along.
Fapping along with. We need to have an XTube show. I'm all for uploading the videos to XTube.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where we can say whatever the fuck we want.
Let's do it naked. And I'll put my wiener inside of a Heineken bottle because it'll fit.
Is that what you did with this beer? Is this not really
what
beer?
What are we doing next?
Up next is Final Four.
Final Four after we come inside Heineken bottles.
Yay!
He drinks it.
Yay!
I guess I'm drinking it too.